Alright. Here we go again. A little bit more Majora's Mask. Just a little bit more. We're gonna take some time to beat this game, aren't we? We're not even close to 100%. Do we even want to do 100%? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But, hello. Thank you for coming to watch some more. We're here, right in front of the scary one-eyed man, scary one-eye guy. And we're going to be doing a little mini-game where we kill a bunch of Pose Sisters. Does that sound fun? Sounds fun to me. Alright, let's begin. Today, we're going to be doing the Well. The Well. We're going to be... Hello, Zarif. How are you? We're going to be going down into... Hello, Thapin. The Well to do the... trading post mission to get the mirror shield. That's going to be fun. Everybody loves the mirror shield. Defeat the ladies within the time limit and rest their souls in peace. How is everybody doing? How is everybody's... what is today? Sunday? Sunday. What a lovely day. Everybody loves Sunday. But if your life energy drops below 3 hearts, I will stop the match. Mirror shield and Ocarina... Yeah, you know what's interesting about the mirror shield in Ocarina of Time? This is something that I think about a lot, that I think is really interesting, is that originally the symbol of the Gerudo was the Islamic star, right? The star with the crescent. And then they changed it. I think somebody complained. I don't remember if they changed it in anticipation of complaint or if they changed it because someone complained. I do remember that the original Fire Temple track in Mercy is the Least I Can Offer. That goes hard. One of the things that they changed in the original Fire Temple track is that it used to have a chant, like an Islamic chant in the background, and then they cut it, and then they cut it. They were like, meh, meh, meh. Don't want it. There's a lot of differences. There's a lot of differences in the original. Inshallah. But there's a lot of... Heyo! Hello, Baritone. How are you? We're talking about a lot of the changes they made in the first version of Ocarina of Time. I don't remember how to beat these ladies. She's spinning. She's spinning. Yep, there's one. One hit. Yeah, you're so dangerous. I get that it's an actual, but the original... Yes, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Another thing that they changed is that, slightly existentially terrified, but it'll buff. Yeah, it'll buff right out. You'll buff out those scratches. Yeah, the sword does indeed hit them. Thank you for the advice, Zarif. Like, I understand, like, being worried that you might make someone upset from the culture, but I don't think that's who complains. I don't know. Yeah, straight fire. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Very clever. Yay, puns! Everybody loves puns. Puns are the best. Oh, yes! We're so good at the video game. And they drop a little freebie. These sisters are all named after the 4 women in Little Women. I think this one is... It's Meg. Yeah. I confused myself. Yep. Here was this one. We're gonna have to do that again. She's gonna appear. The one right in front of us. So the real one will spin twice. That's what we're looking for. Meg, the real Meg, will spin twice. She's gotta appear faster. We're cutting it close. That's that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. 3 seconds left is fine. That's fine. It seems their souls have been healed. Yeah, by me beating the bejesus out of them. I give to you the earthly possession which the ladies kept. Take it, Sink. And now a piece of heart. We're so good at getting pieces of heart. That is your name, correct? I can read people's hearts. I knew you would be coming here. Now, my own soul has healed too. With that, very good. And he's gone. Oh my gosh, he was a spirit the entire time? He was a ghost? Whoa! What a twist that no one could have saw coming. He was a ghost the entire time. Spooky. Alright. That's where I wanted to start. I wanted to get the dumb spirit house completed. So let's go back to Clocktown, put my 5 rupees in the bank, because that's more than enough, baby. And then we're going to reset the time and do the Gibdo well. The Gibdo well. He sounds like a good plan to me, IMO. But first we need to collect some surprise tools that will help us later. I'm stuck on the wall there. Yeah, one of the changes they made to Ocarina of Time version 1 is that Ganondorf bled. Like, he bled out of his mouth hole when he died, quote-unquote, before he turned into Ganon. And then they... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. 5 rupees in the bank is incredibly relatable. Yeah. I wonder what the exchange rate for rupees are. I wonder what the exchange rate is. But because he was coughing up blood and they changed it to green to avoid, like, censors, it looks like he's just got a lot of phlegm and he sneezed really hard. He sneezed really hard, get phlegm all over the place. Gross. Okay, I don't know why it does that. I'll play it right the first time, and then I'll play it second time, and it won't happen. Then I play it third time, and it happened. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I just play the ding-dang ocarina. Evil is stored in the sneeze. It's why bless you. Yes. Well, isn't this story? I don't know how true it is. It sounds apocryphal to me. But the reason why you say bless you after a sneeze is because supposedly your soul comes out of your nose. Or something like that, and you have to bless them before its soul goes back in, or a demon might hijack it. That's what I was told. I don't know how true that sounds. To me, that sounds like bunk and superstition, but I don't know. I could imagine my soul leaving my nose. That sounds about right. Consciousness is stored in the nostrils. At least... Yeah. Kick a Ginger Day. When is Kick a Ginger Day? Does anybody know when Kick a Ginger Day is? Because I can't say that I'm too familiar with the exact date of the holiday. I was a big South Park fan? Yeah. How dare South Park make such a cruel joke towards a marginalized minority. You know what I mean? There's only like 3% of the world's population is redheads. If that. Is that true? 3%? I remember reading 3%, but that sounds like a lot. Thinking about it. That sounds like a lot. 3% is that's a big portion of 8 billion. That's several million. But I guess if it's like, I don't know. What is 3% of 8 billion peoples? What is 3% of 8 billion peoples? Do you have no clue what the exact day is? Well, you're shirking in your duties. You're shirking in your duties. You're supposed to kick a ginger. I wonder if we've already passed the date. Yes. So what we're collecting here is a powder keg. Once again, how many powder kegs have we collected? So many. So many. 240 million. 240 million redheads. That seems like a lot. That's like the entire population of the United States of America. I feel like there isn't... No, it's like 100 million less than the population of the United States of America. But that still feels like too many ding-dang redheads. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Are there 240 million redheads on this planet? Could we make Redheadlandia? Gingeropolis? Is that a possibility? Could we do that? That feels like, because that's a fourth of the population of China. That just feels like a lot. That feels like a lot. But I guess it's like the entire planet. Google says1 to 2%. That feels more accurate. 80 to 160 million. 80 to 160 million. And everybody should trust Google all the time, right? Because Google is never wrong. Especially after they added that whole AI search engine. That's 100% correct. I totally thought I could roll through him. I totally thought I could roll through him, and I was proven incorrect. Nice. Okay, so what we're doing here, we're trying to collect a bunch of random items. Rupees, bombs, arrows might be nice. I don't know if if they're needed for the trade. I don't think they are. We do need milk. We need milk. There is a hole somewhere around here that has a cow in it. Yeah, the AI bubble. Well, the problem is that so much money has been, like, stuffed into AI that it's like, when it pops, what's gonna happen to the rest of the economy? I know that, at least I read. I don't know how... Like, I didn't read the full statement or exactly what he said, but, like, Sam Altman, creator of GPT, was like, yeah, the government has to save us or the entire US economy comes crashing down because it's been propped up by speculation around AI. And if the US economy, like, if they don't save AI, then the US economy crashes. And it's like, great, so you took all of our taxes, subsidized your own gains, made everybody pay for data centers through their own utilities, and now you're holding the rest of the economy hostage? That's so cool, bro. But the thing, I read in that same article that economists believe that there's no way. There is not enough money to realistically save AI. That if the bubble pops right now, there is not enough money in the United States of America to realistically save the bubble. It will just pop and everybody, there's no matter how much money we pour into it, you know, too big to fail? This is too big to save, baby. 2008 financial crisis? Yeah, we pumped so many billions of dollars into the banks. Not here. Not here. Nvidia? OpenAI? They're dead. They're dead, and China will unequivocally win the AI war. Congratulations, China. You didn't do anything, and the United States tech industry just shot itself in the foot. Okay, not to get into, like, politics or world politics or anything like that, but I think the funniest thing on the planet is that China hasn't done a ding-dang thing. Like, realistically, I mean, they're still doing things. They have deep AI, and a lot of people are terrified of deep AI, and it's open source, and they're doing a great job with it. Yeah, fantastic. That's all I heard. But at the same time, they really haven't done anything. It's just American tech companies screwing themselves over and over and over and over again. And that's so funny to me. That is so funny to me. That they're just like, watch it. I mean, Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu said, when your enemy is making a mistake, do not interrupt them. And by God, they're so good at just watching their enemy make a mistake over and over and over again. I remember hearing somewhere that the amount of redhead less than the amount of intersex people in the world. That is interesting. Well, that makes sense, right? That, like, if you think about that, that makes sense. Because redhead, like, having a redheaded gene, it's a recessive gene that both people need to have, and like a very small population of a minority on the planet has that redheaded gene. So yeah, that absolutely makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. This is not the right place. I'm looking for a cow. I'm looking for a cow, a moo-moo, I need a cow. I need to get its milk. You guys like milk? Any milkers in the chat? Yeah, that makes sense though, that there's not... Oh, we need to kill these guys. Because we need Deku sticks and Deku heads. We need Deku sticks and not when you word it like that. Do you drink your milk plain? I drink my milk plain, and people think that that's insane. People think that that's insane. They think that that's evil. If we can get Be nice, Zarif. Be nice. We don't advocate for genocide in my chat. We don't. Yeah, it's awesome, right? I don't care if the guy in Clockwork Orange drank plain milk. I'm not the guy in Clockwork Orange. Who else drank plain milk? It's like a villain trait. I'll drink it straight. Skim milk? Yeah, skim milk's alright. Skim milk's alright. Whole milk's alright. 2%'s alright. I just like milk. Does 12 people count as a genocide? Yes. Because genocide is not the amount of people. It's the intent, right? So, even if it's like between 1 and 100 million, the intent is to destroy a population. That's what classifies a genocide. So if you are intending to wipe out all of a certain group of people, then it's genocide. Hope this helps. I can't wait for your tribune, your international tribune in front of the UN. Anton from... Oh, he drinks plain milk? I need to watch No Country for Old Men. That's Coen Brothers, isn't it? I've been told time and time again that I would love the Coen Brothers. And I don't know. I don't watch movies. I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV. I play video games. So if the Coen Brothers made a video game, I'd probably like it. I'd probably like it. They made... I think I know... Okay, so Coen Brothers. Fargo. Big Lebowski? No Country for Old Men and The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, right? That's them? That's them? Am I remembering that correctly? Very good. Okay. Do we have 10 of these yet? Do we have 10 of these yet? Do we have 10 of these yet? No, we need more... Well, we can get the Koopa somewhere else. We can... Yes, also... Coen Brothers was Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I love Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That's one of my favorites. Really depressing ending. Isn't the entire movie kind of depressing? Yeah, I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's really good. Where cow? Where cow? I might look at my guide. I read a guide beforehand, and I know I need milk. But, like, where cow? Cow. 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 Does cow sound like... Has cow stopped sounding like a word yet? Okay, so... We got bombs. We got nuts. We need beans. Beans! Beans! Oh! Okay, I see where a cow is. I see where an animal is. I see where an animal is. Why do we need the milk? You will see. You will see, my friend. Don't worry. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. And the guide has a plan. I am following the word of the guide. Yes, so we need to go to this hollowed out log in the center of the field. And we need to grab one of these. You're gonna go find cows outside. Yeah, but then I'd have to use my one powder keg to free Romani Ranch. And as we all know, if I free Romani Ranch, I have to help Romani. The only thing stopping me from helping Romani is the fact that she's currently trapped behind the thing. I feel obligated to help her if I open it up. I feel like really bad if I open up Romani Ranch and then just leave her. I don't like doing that. So, I don't want to open up Romani Ranch so that I don't have to go do the alien thing. Hope this helps. Bow, 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 bow. Nice music. I think I sound like one of the bulls from Home on the Range. Home on the Range. Yes, yes. When they're trying to hit on the lady cows, that's how they talk. This is because of that hug, isn't it? No, it's because I don't like what happens to Romani. Though the hug is nice. The hug is nice. And the hug is a 50% chance, actually, I read. I don't know how true that is. I just read it. The hug is a 50% chance. You can get a 50% chance to get a golden rupee, which is 200 rupees. But we all know we prefer the hug. Come on, guys. We all know. We all know. No, it's because I don't like when the aliens abduct Romani. That's bad. That's bad. So, what was I talking? Oh, Home on the Range. What a weird Disney movie. Disney was in a weird place in the 2000s. Like, they were trying to get their footing. They just came off the Renaissance. They had 200 rupees is better than affection. I disagree. Actually, a lot of psychologists and philosophers would disagree with that as well. That money, chasing money, hoarding money, wealth, does not make a human being happier than being genuinely cared for and loved. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? We're simple creatures, my friends. We're simple creatures. Well, they're a bunch of nerds? Yeah, they are, but yeah. That's my comfy place! I love so much that they're supposed to be Swedish. They don't sound Swedish. I have Swedish family. They don't sound like those guys. They do not sound like those guys. I love that so much. That's so funny to me. Hey, Alameda Slam! They're so funny. I don't remember what their names are. They look kind of Swedish, though. They do look Swedish. Yeah. No, not that side. Yes, that side. Yes, that side. I was right. I shouldn't have doubted myself. I shouldn't have doubted myself. Yeah, Disney was in a weird place right off the heels of the Renaissance. A lot of it was because, like, where do you go from there? And also Pixar was really kind of kicking their butts. Don't need the curiosity shop right now. Don't need a curiosity shop right now. I should go on a checklist. A checklist? I don't know why I said it like that. I need to go on a checklist. Hi! What are you looking for? Oh, don't giggle like that, sir. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Is that terrorism? Is that terrorism? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to bomb the bank, officer. I had a bomb in my back pocket, and I just so happened to throw it at the bank teller. That was not my goal. I promise. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Let's go save Kwame and take her boat ride. They were just kind of throwing ideas at the wall. I'm gonna keep circling back to Disney because I love animation and I love animation history. But they were kind of just throwing ideas at the wall, and 3D animation was doing really well at that point. Toy Story kind of rocked the world. Everybody was like, this is possible! And also everybody's French in this continuity. Katzenberger, Eisner, they're all French. Frenchmen. This is possible, they said. And they were looking to kind of like cash in on what that meant. And they were out of princesses. They ran out of princesses. Which is unfortunate. Everybody loves princess stories. They could have had a few more. They could have had a few more princesses. Everyone is French in the past? Yeah! Yeah, the French Empire. Famous French Empire. Napoleon! No, I mean, okay. Because they actually did. They hit a lot of... Talk to Monkey. They did a lot of princess stories, but I feel like they could have done some more. Wouldn't you guys like a Disney movie following the Melon Princess and Lord Amanajaku? Wouldn't that be awesome? We could have Melon Princess and the Lord Amanajaku. That would be great. That's such a cool yokai, or a cute. I guess he might not be, like, he's a demon. He's a spirit of some sort. I don't know if he counts as a yokai, but he's so cool. Amanajaku. It's one of those types of demons that, like, it attaches itself to you. Doesn't she die horrifically? Which princesses don't? Look what they did to Snow White. Talk to which? Talk to which? Which princesses don't? Because, like, the original Snow White... No, I'm thinking of Cinderella. The original Cinderella, the stepsisters have their eyes clawed out by birds. And they cut off their toe and they cut off their heel to fit into the shoe. And the prince only realizes that the stepsisters aren't the actual Cinderella when he sees the blood soaking through the shoe. Yeah, but they're evil? Yeah, but I mean that... I watched the first episode of... Yeah, did you like it? That's one of my favorite animes. I'm so sad I have to wait so long for the other episodes. I want it. They should give it to me. Science Saru, make episodes quicker specifically for me! No, I'm so glad you watched it. Did you have a good time? I love that show. I love that show so much. No, yeah, Amanajaku's really cool because as a spirit, as a monster, as a demon, he attaches himself to you. He's like a little gremlin thing. He attaches himself to you and then attaches himself to your, like, deepest, darkest desires and then makes you do the worst ones. That's really fun. That's really fun. They made my favorite character hot. Who's your favorite character? I want to know your favorite character. Is it Gigi? Gigi? Gigi's pretty fun. Gigi's pretty fun. He's a good character. I mainly know him from Ghost Stories, the anime. The anime, yep. That is true. Gigi! Yeah, he's great. I love Gigi. Yeah, Amanajaku does appear in Ghost Stories. He's a little bit different in that show than he is depicted in the stories, the Shinto stories, but, you know, no. It's still cool. It's still cool. So, we're gonna take that boat. And then go to the Deku Palace, because we need 5 magic beans. 5 magic beans. 5 of them. Yeah, that would be a great story for them to adapt. IMO. What's some other princess stories they could have adapted? I don't know if they want to get, I don't know if they were just bored of Disney princess musicals. There was a lot. There was like 10. But there's still more that they could do. You know what I mean? You can have this bottle, King. Yeah, I didn't mean to talk to you. Okay. Thanks for what you did back there. As a special deal for you, you can take the cruise just for free. I want to take the cruise. I want to go to the Deku Palace. Deku Palace. I don't know. Like, I guess I'm not that familiar with as many princess stories as I had assumed. That's bad. They could have done Esther from the Bible. Like VeggieTales. Can you imagine a Disney princess musical of Esther from the Bible? They probably couldn't do that. Considering how much work had to go into Prince of Egypt, they probably could not do that. But imagine, okay? Are you imagining? It would be fun. I think they should. Yeah, they were in a weird place right after the Disney Renaissance, trying to come off the heels of their own success, and they floundered for a bit. Hit a few touches. Prince of Egypt is like, I'm gonna say something. I don't think it's controversial. Actually, I always like hedge my. I don't think this is controversial. I think Prince of Egypt is one of the best animated films ever made. I really do. I think it is one of the best animated films ever made from an artistic standpoint. I think some of the songs aren't as good as they're good. I'm not trying to say like, oh, the songs in Prince of Egypt are bad. No, they're good. They're good music, but they're not like the best ones ever. You know, they're very Broadway, very musical theater, and I like that a lot from my animated musicals because I I love musicals and I love being in them. And like, I feel like performing, what's the song titled? It's The Plagues. The opening song and the Plague song go hard. Those are the two best ones. I was just about to say, those are the two best ones. That's what I like. The Plagues would be so much fun to perform on stage. Like, that would be awesome to perform on stage. Oh, what is it called? All I've Ever Wanted? Is that what it's called? I'm blanking. I feel like that's what they say. It's all I ever wanted. I don't remember. Yeah, but the opening song is really good. Deliver Us is the opening. Yeah, I'm talking about the Plague song. I know Deliver Us. Moses' mom was played by that really famous Israeli singer who passed away from AIDS a few years after that movie came out. She was only in her 50s, 40s? She was really relatively young. She was young when she passed away. She had kept her diagnosis hidden because of how shameful AIDS was considered in Israeli society, which is really sad. She totally could have, like, she could have had the help and support she needed, but because of, like, public stigma, she never got it. Dumb. Waste of life. Dumb waste of life. But she was, she played Moses' mom in that movie. The Deliver Us bit portion. I haven't watched that movie in, like, 6 years. You should rewatch it. I recommend it. It's really good. It's really good. Ugh, don't do it. Don't look at me! I'm eating. Yep, we're good. We need to get 5, count them, 5 beans. Yeah, it's a good, yeah. I recommend rewatching the stuff you watched as a kid. I do. Like, either to get back in touch with what you loved about it, or just to see how stupid you were. I'll buy it. Yep, thank you. Oh, is that, yeah. The Young and Loved, that's a good movie too. I love Monty Python. I love Monty Python so much. They're a great inspiration for, I don't know, just like, they're so intelligent. I wrote a paper in college about Monty Python because I took a class about like religion and humor. And I wrote a paper about them, and it was a paper written out of spite, right? It was a paper written out of spite, because in that class, I was constantly the contrarian. I was constantly at odds with the other members of the class. And when we had watched Life of Brian, which is a very good Monty Python film. If you haven't seen Life of Brian, highly recommend. I love it. If you don't like British humor, don't watch it. I don't know. But I love it. I think it's really funny. And the thing about, like, we had watched Life of Brian in class, and a lot of, like, the makeup of the class, Life of Brian is good. Life of Brian is really good. The makeup of the class was, you know, middle class, Protestant, moderate, middle class Protestant moderates, right? And that sounds like a word salad that doesn't mean anything, but let me tell you, it means something. All right, it means something. So where's the Gibdo mask? Here it is. Here it is. Gibdo mask. Gibdo. I was trying to talk to you, Tato. Okay. Here we go. Let's go into the well. Oh, I guess I should have used the Lator. My bad. I gave the boy broken legs. I gave the boy shattered hips. I gave the boy, yes, destroyer the spine. Here he is. Leave it! Leave it! Leave me something blue that bestows health. Don't have it. Away! Why is Automod holding? Probably if it comes after. Because you talk, you curse too much. I don't know. I think it's because you said something about killing all redheads. If I had to assume why Automod is holding your message, is because he said something about killing all redheads. That would be my assumption. IMO. But I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't like you, Zareth. No, for this paper, leave me something delicious to chomp on. Something that sprouts when it's watered. Preferably 5 of them. Wow, this guy is picky. This guy is choosy. Anyways, that's why we need beans. He wants to eat some magic beans. Ah, this, I bear you no remorse. In the paper, I argued that everybody in the class was a dumb idiot. Because what they had written, the character Biggest, Biggest, oh, you tried to say Biggest Dickus? Biggest Dickus? I love that in the film they actually have him flash the audience. Like, yes, baby, put your money where your mouth is. I love that. That's such a good payoff to the joke. Like, good, yes, thank you. I think it's very funny. There we go. We're good. Ah! Cold. Am I still a Gibdo? Yes, I am. Oh, what was I going on about before this? In the paper, I was arguing. Watch out! It's him! Oh, Wallmaster. Interesting, Wallmaster. Leave it! Leave me something that makes a blinding flash. Preferably 10 of them. Well, I have 14. Is that good enough for you? I bear you no remorse. Because what they had said at the end of the movie, Brian gets crucified. Spoilers for like a 50-year-old movie. Oh god. Stupid bat. There's so many bugs in here. Scary bugs. At the end of the movie, Brian gets crucified, and at the end, it's a big joke. They're all kicking their little feeties and singing, "Always look on the bright side of life," right? And it's a fun melt ice. What? No, wait. If you don't have it, I have no need for you. Oh, wait, what did you say? Leave me something warm that can melt ice and quench one's spirits. What? What do you want? Wait, let me go back. Did I miss something? What did you want? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't have what he wants. I feel stumped. Let's go talk to this guy. Was something that... Wait, what? Okay, I'm skipping too much. Let me go back. 10 refreshing blasts. That's what I skipped again. Yeah, he needs coffee. He needed bombs. Bombs? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. I don't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer. Okay. Is this the guy? Do we need your swole? We need arrows. Everybody, we need arrows. So at the end, they're doing like, always look on the bright side of life. It's a fun little ditty. And it's you know, it's funny because like, they're currently getting crucified. That's a funny little joke. And the professor at the end of the movie was like, so, did you guys like it? A lot of the class was like, no. And he goes, why? Why didn't you guys like it? And they're like, they're making fun of Jesus. I'm like, what do you mean they're making fun of Jesus? Right? Like, how are they making fun of Jesus? And they're like, well, they're making fun of the crucifixion. And I'm like, no? If anything, they're making fun of the barbarism associated with the act. And it's like, a lot of people got crucified. It wasn't just Jeebus. He's the most famous crucifixion. By far the most famous crucifixion. And it's a really touching story, right? Like, I'm not trying to downplay the fact that he was executed by the state. No, it is really important that he got killed by the state. You know, that's like actually kind of the inciting incident of like his entire purpose to be here. So that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that other people got crucified too. And that's kind of what the movie is talking about, where it happened to a lot of people, and the practice itself is kind of absurd. In fact, that's kind of what they're getting at. Okay. Do you want the Poe? No. Melt ice. Quench one's spirits. The milk? The milk? You want the milk, sir? Quench one's spirits. Can't say I know what he wants. Can't say I know what he wants. Like, you know, and then, so I specifically went out of my way to write that paper. This? No, you don't want my bow. I specifically went out of my way to write the paper about how they went out of their way to make as little fun of Jesus as possible. Right? That the Pythons, the thing about the Pythons is that they're Oxford trained, right? These guys, they're smart. They're not just funny. Hot spring water, did I ask for backseat gaming? Thank you, Zareth, for telling me what it was. But okay, since you're Googling it though, may I trouble you for another question? What is behind that door? What is behind that door? If I may trouble you. I'm helping? You are. You are. Hello, Nikki. How are you? What are you up to on this fine Sunday? Oh, it's just all these things. It's just all these things. Okay. Did one escape? Did one escape? Did one escape? Did one escape? Yeah, like these guys went specifically out of their way to not make fun of the religion. They were making fun of the times. They were making fun of how people get trapped up. Been working on my story some? Good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it that you are being creative. They were making fun of the history, but they weren't making fun of the dude. Right? And that's why Brian is the character that he is. And so I wrote that paper. It was like 12 pages. It was 12 pages and with a PowerPoint presentation on why everybody in the class was wrong. Okay, what do you want? Leave it, leave it. Leave me a ghost! Yeah, I like the Eno. Are those called the Eno? I do love the Majora's Mask. Unique enemies. And I kind of wish that they were more apparent. I wish that they appeared more often. It's sad that they don't. Leave it, leave it, leave me something small and creepy. Ooh, if you say so. Leave me something small and Bug! We gotta go back to the bug room, guys! He wants a bug! We love bugs! I don't like it when they touch me, but we love bugs. Yeah, it seems like you can actually get most of the stuff inside of the location. Was this the room with all the bugs in it? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. What? Hello! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Are you lurking? You can say hello in chat. That's okay. We appreciate everyone. Yeah, no, it was just really interesting that, like, what people interpret, right? What people interpret as... I wouldn't call the Zelda bugs creepy. They just seem like normal bugs. All bugs are creepy. Hope this helps. What do you consider a creepy bug? What do you consider a creepy bug, in Thafin? I would like to know. Very good. Very good. I don't need to light all the braziers, but I have a compulsory thing, right? I am smitten with someone, which I... Yeah, the Greeks had many different forms of love. And you ever just meet someone and you go, oh my god, I want you to be my friend so bad. Right? That's, I think that's a platonic kind of, a platonic kind of love. Smitten with someone platonically. That's kind of a fun way to phrase it. What's in here? Big oopie. We got money. Oh. What? What? I find the creepiest bug to be the... No, flying tick! Don't tell me ticks can fly! Hello? That's the first thing you ever say? You're gonna drop a follow and then tell me about flying ticks? Who are you? Who sent you? Why do you come in here just to terrify me? Yes, you are correct. Ticks are one of the creepiest bugs. And they give you Lyme disease, which, like, isn't curable, right? Like, if you're stuck with Lyme disease, you're stuck with Lyme disease? What a useless animal. You know what I mean? Because, like, mosquitoes perform a service. Your landlord sent me? Believable. Believable. Like, what a useless animal. Because at least, you know, mosquitoes, they serve a purpose in the, My bad. I wasn't paying attention and now we're back to the beginning. But at least all the doors are still unlocked. Creepy bug is one which poses a threat to me in such a way that I cannot prepare for adequately. How do you prepare for adequately, may I ask, in Thafin? Or that disease that makes you allergic to meat? I hope not. Is that Lyme disease? Are we talking about the same disease, Aki? Give a spider a fly, he'll eat for a day. Teach a spider to fly, and suddenly you're seen. Please. Please don't do that. I love spiders. Okay, guys. I love bugs. I do. I think they're wonderful little creatures. I think they're great, and they're fun to watch. I love stick bugs. I love ants. But if they touch me, it's game over. It's game over. I feel like I need to get out of my skin when a bug touches me. I can't do it. I don't know. I think I've talked about this before. I don't know if it's like pathological or something. I cannot do it. We have those huge, like, yeah, I love bugs too. I just can't, I can't do it if they touch me. I cannot do it if they touch me. We have those huge, like, crickets. Just huge crickets all over the place. I mean, yes, if you want to... I'm always a little bit wary. Then, oh, thank you for the cheer. Hello. Are you winning? I'm trying my best. I'm trying to best. Okay, let's try not to get, like, eviscerated. You may drop any tier lists in the chat as long as you're okay with me disagreeing. As long as you're okay with me disagreeing. Unquestioned, they are the perfect combination of supreme intellect and selfless moral conduct, making them the ideal founder race. Their foresight and inclusiveness S tier. Are those from the newer games, like Tears of the Kingdom and stuff like that? Are those like the weird goat people who stand tall? They are a very fun design. They're very cool. Leave it. Leave it. Leave me something rich in calcium. Got milk? This was in the 90s. That ad would have been very big. There's a lot of you tonight in chat. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? The Zora and Rito are pinnacles of ethical and strategic excellence. They are consistently graceful, adaptable, and noble. Their struggles are always external, proving they are victims of circumstance, not internal stupidity or malice. They'll exemplify virtue. That, and they're drop-dead sexy. Fish people are pretty sexy. Pretty consistently. Fish people are pretty sexy. I'd be the lady from Shape of Water. Yeah, that's... Oh, Furry King Bay. Okay. Yes. I knew he was named after one of, like, I didn't remember if he was named after, like, the king of Hyrule, or if he was named after one of the sages. It's kind of a downgrade that the sage went from a really tall, sexy goat man to kind of just like an old Hylian. But it's whatever, it's whatever. It happened to Gaepora as well. Not that the owl was sexy, but he did just become an old man in Skyward Sword. So I have to ask, it kind of brings up a question about that. If, as time goes on, do people evolve into Hylians? Kind of like how in our world, people eventually evolve into crabs. Carcinization is the end goal of evolution. Is the end goal of evolution in Zelda Hylians? Though, something to poke a hole in my own theory is that Skyward Sword technically takes place before Gaepora the Owl ever was, just not in the timeline of the game. I view the Gerudo with reactive competence. They are strategically capable and resourceful. Their flaws are a justified reaction to historical abuse, giving them a moral pass over the races that created the problem. B- for sexism. I mean, like, can you blame them for being a matriarchal society when they only have one male every 100 years? Though you can say that it is a little bit weird that every single time they have a male born, they immediately make him king. But I guess if you're, like, an all-women race, right? You would have some weird rules about the one guy that's born every 100 years. That's, like, weird. That's like magic. I don't know. We'd probably have some weird rules about that, too. The animal that evolution gave them... What do you mean about that, Nikki? I feel like octopus, octopi, octopodes, octopodes are some of the most intelligent animals on the planet. Oh, I didn't read what he said. My bad. I'm getting distracted. You guys are talking to me too much. Something rich in calcium. Yes, got milk. I already have milk. Milk. Unknown. There's ponies and regular years living amongst each other in various games. Yes, yeah, and Hylians and humans. And humans don't seem to serve much of a purpose. Oddly enough, for a fantasy world, humans don't serve much purpose. They really don't. They're not important. Here we are. The Mirror Shield. Hot spring water leads to another room, which will connect to an optional fairy fountain and an optional purple rupee. Okay, thank you, Zareth. Thank you, Zareth, for letting me know. No. We probably need to light these braziers. That's probably what needs to happen. The Hylians are plagued by corruptible mediocrity. Their historical reliance on tyranny and the selfish folly of their king proves their civilization is fundamentally unstable and morally compromised at its core. C-. Interesting. Interesting. I find it fascinating that you are attributing their historical and cultural activities to the specific races themselves. I guess that's common in fantasy, but it's usually much more complicated in real life. But I see where you're going. Innate humans being basic the norm for fantasy stuff. They're basic boring nobodies. Yeah, but they're usually also the most common and the most dominant. That's usually what they have. Like, what humans have in most fantasy settings is adaptability. Because we know, in real life, humans have quite a range of cultures and beliefs and languages, and because, you know, we're humans. So when we apply that to a fantasy world, usually all the other races wear a specific hat, like dwarves dig and drink beer, elves live in trees and do magic, orcs run around on plains and kill things. This is like, that's how they do it. Even though, in all reality, these races would most likely be exactly like humans, because, you know, a sapient brain doesn't just suddenly create everybody in this race must be this one thing. Though humans like to try. Humans like to try. But, of course, there's a lot of factors in what creates, like, our cultural expression. There's a lot of factors in what creates the ideal person in a different situation, right? So, that's why humans usually are the most important in any fantasy setting, because they can be anything. They can be anything because we know humans can be anything. But we've never met an elf. We've never met a dwarf. We only have the stories and the sagas about them, or what Tolkien wrote. So, since all fantasy is based off of Tolkien, and Tolkien was not all fantasy, that is an overgeneralization. I'm talking about Western fantasy. Let me put a caveat there. I'm talking about Western fantasy. Since most Western fantasy, and I'm gonna put a most there too, because I'm really covering my butt here, is based off of Tolkien, then most people just base off what they write off of Tolkien. Right? And Tolkien had very specific roles for each of the races that he wrote about, because he was stealing so much from Norse mythology. Okay, I talked a lot, and there is now... The brain is a donut around their esophagus, so too big a bite can lead to brain damage. That's true for humans, too. There's a lot of problems with anatomy in general. Don't forget to consume a liquid. I have a drink. I do. Thank you for reminding me, though. I think, okay, you know, what, is your name Cobalt? I think you're new to King Chat. Cobalt's the new king of chat, everybody bow down. They remind me to take care of my body. The Sheikah are the moral cancer. Their superior intelligence was deployed for institutional sadism and totalitarian control. They are the functional apparatus of moral depravity, making them the most dangerous intellectual failure. F tier. F tier, but they're hot. That gotta bump them up to at least D. Come on. Didn't the Kingdom of Hyrule and the Sheikah tribe go to war at some point? Probably. Probably. I would believe that. See, the problem is that the lore is all over the place. And the people who are writing the Zelda lore don't follow their own rules. So it is definitely believable that at some point in the story, the Sheikah tribes in the Kingdom of Hyrule went to war. Will we ever see that? Will we ever interact with that? Will that ever be more than just flavor text in some game? Probably not. Unfortunately, probably not. This mirror shield is an interesting choice with a face. Yeah, it's kind of scary, isn't it? It's different from the one in the other game. It's different from the one in the other game, that's for sure. In Ocarina of Time. Let's light up that sun, baby. More so after mating, the ale goes catatonic until they hatch the point. I feel bad for them. I do like the species. They are. Octopi are just so genuinely intelligent. Have you read... Okay. Have you read about the different octopus cities that are setting up in the Pacific? Like Octlantis? That's such a funny name, by the by. That is such a funny name, by the by. Am I dumb? There's a hole there now. There's a hole that... I love that. Wait, no, wait. I am dumb. I am dumb. There's another sun right here. It's hard to aim. I always view the Gorons as inherently they are defined by a crippling triad of intellectual stupor, destructive impulsiveness, and blinding pride. Their problems are almost exclusively self-inflicted. They starve rather than adapt. They attack allies out of sheer ego, and their single-minded focus on brute strength and basic needs ensures they will never evolve past a rugged, simple-minded existence. By themselves, they do not strive to do better. Yeah, but they're content. They're content. Isn't that nice? G minus, G for Goron. Clever. I like that. Although I want to talk about the rocks, right? Because you do bring up that they can't eat anything other than rock sirloin. And it's kind of implied in the game that they're choosing not to eat rock sirloin, or choosing not to eat other rocks other than rock sirloin because they just evolved such a palate that they can't. But counterpoint. Can you eat grass? Do you have the stomach capabilities to process grass? If you were starving to death, you probably would try. You would probably try to eat grass, but you don't have the ability to actually stomach it. It wouldn't give you anything. How about bark? Like, yeah, we could possibly eat bark, but you'd still die of malnutrition. Maybe it's the same for Gorons. Like, they say, oh, we can't eat anything other than rock sirloin. Our palate is too evolved. And maybe they're saying that we literally cannot digest other rocks. I don't know. Maybe it's just supposed to be funny. I don't know. Do a stretch, get healthy. Yeah, Stretching is good for the body. I just also am really lazy. I think she did war in Hyrule Run and subjugated them. That makes sense. Like, they're the dominant power in the region. It's why the Gerudo hate them. They're the dominant power in the region, and they have a ton of resources. I think the speech that Ganondorf does on Wind Waker is a really nice, like, to give him something other than, I'm the king of evil and I command demons. It's kind of like, I was jealous of what they had. That makes sense, right? Twilight has a mirror shield. It has the mirror of Twilight, but it's not a shield. Yeah. Yeah, why not just eat the rocks? Why not just eat the grass? Ate bark as a staple in his diet. He believed anything that tasted good wasn't good for you. He died of throat cancer. Ulysses S. Grant died of throat cancer because he was an avid cigar smoker. His last words was simply water because he could not drink anymore. He died of throat cancer. That is a fun fact about Ulysses S. Grant. I did not know much about his diet. I do know that he had several failed businesses. I do know that he did not have much money when he died. Yeah, he was a very interesting American figure. Not a good president. Kind of a poor president. Very corrupt administration. But good general. Good general. That's a controversial statement just due to the situation surrounding the American Civil War, but he was a good general. IMO. IMO. Here we are. Ancient Castle of Ikana. Okay, I actually didn't read the guide for this section. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen in here. Yeah, killed it in the whole war thing. Yep, he was... yeah, a lot of people died. Yep. Yep. Garo. Let me wear it, jerks. I'm still wearing the Gibdo mask. Here he is. Master, you called! Who are you? I love this design. I love this design for an enemy. It reminds me of the Black Wizards in Final Fantasy. I love... They're so bad, though. There's a couple of masks that can do a funny thing with some of the enemies. Yeah, I love that they did so much with the masks in this game. A hole can be opened in the ceiling of a particular room in Ikana Castle, but it cannot be broken without an explosive of incredible might. Belief or disbelief rests with you. That's why we bought the powder keg. That's why we bought the powder keg. Look at that. I prepared. Yeah, there's another Garo around here. Oh, there he is! Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. What are you? What happened to their funny voice? I forgot what their funny voice sounded like. If you would like to demonstrate for the chat what their funny voice sounded like, you can, I forgot what their funny voice sounded like. In entering Ikana Castle, there's another secret route apart from the well entrance. Huh? Another secret entrance. Other than the well. Okay, let's keep exploring. Yeah, there's another Garo around here. Come on. I'm your boss. You're gonna follow. Oh! He got me. We'll schedule. I was reading that. You're gonna get me killed by the Garo. Because I'm trying to read what you say. Yes, do the funny voice. Gotta do the funny hex code like your micro. Oh! Moonbase Alpha. There's one YouTube video that I come back to and rewatch every now and then. Because it's just Moonbase Alpha songs. So much fun. The Redeads in Ikana were once members of the castle's dancing troupe. Oh, okay. All the dancers became undead, screaming, horrific monsters. That's really sad. That's really sad. I don't know what to do with that information, per se. I bet there's something that we can do to make them dance. Ooh, fairy. I didn't mean to pick it up. My bad. Did you talk about the David Bowie when I first showed up? Did I mention David Bowie? I talk about a lot of things. And one thing you gotta know about me, is that there's so much stuff coming out of my mouth at any moment that once it's out there, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. It's gone. I don't know. There's a lot going. So they were. That Garo was right. They were indeed dancers in their past life. Mummies don't dance. Zombies do, though. Is that why the Gibdo dance? I guess so. Why don't mummies dance? Why can zombies dance but not mummies? You have a great day. You may share with the rest of the chat if you are feeling the necessary desire. Okay. Well, if we wear the Gibdo mask, do they want to kill me? Do they want to kill me? Me no no. Are these guys still weak to sunlight? They were weak to sunlight in Ocarina of Time. Nice. Okay. That's one. Yeah, let's go that way first. 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 When the Redeads are dancing, they won't attack you at all. Good. What made them dance? What made them dance? Was it, because I was wearing the Garo mask? Oh, okay. Hi. Rude. Yeah, okay. Very good. Oh, it had babies. It had babies. Come here. Come here. Come here. I killed the babies. It had youngins. I hear them through the wall. I hear them through the wall. I'm pretty sure you have to make them dance, don't you? I don't dance. Don't ask me. I won't dance. Don't ask me. There's Garo and make them dance. Oh, okay. Is it Captain Keaton's? Is it Captain Keaton's mask? Because that would make sense. Captain Keaton. Mr. Keaton himself? No, not Captain Keita. I don't have the Keaton mask yet because I forgot how to get it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. Okay. Don't fall on me. Ah! Huh. I see. I see. Captain's hat has another funny... Wear it when you talk to the king. Okay. Okay, I'll take your advice, Cobalt. Alright, chat. Dave. Labyrinth is a big meme, but did you know that it was actually a stick of deodorant? The bulge was a stick of deodorant! He wanted to reduce his scent since his dance is adjusting his hip positioning a lot. That's very good. Thank you for that. That's really funny. He probably was sweating through a lot. He was probably sweating through a lot. That was what I would assume is the, what was happening. Okay, I see. 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 Okay. He needed to wash his junk more? Everybody should wash their junk more. I feel like most people don't know how. Most people don't know how. You want to know a fun fact? You want to know a fun fact? I didn't actually watch that movie until recently. That's not the fun fact. I watched that movie in like the last couple years. I didn't know how to properly wash my hair until my first girlfriend showed me how. Didn't know. Ugh. Okay, so that one doesn't work. We're learning. We're learning. I didn't know. I didn't know how to properly wash my hair. Like, conditioner, shampoo. Meh. Meh. Didn't know. Didn't know. Don't buy those 3-in-1, guys. Do not. Do not. Do not. Like, come on. Have some, you know, have some pride. Take care of yourself. Okay. How do you properly wash your hair? Big debate there. Yeah, I mean, yes. But generally, there's kind of like an idea of how you're supposed to do it according to your hair type. And according to what, like, for me, who has straight hair, you know, and I need conditioner. I do need conditioner. I can't just shampoo it. It just dries it out too much. It was just the way that she specifically told me how to use the shampoo and the conditioner that I was using, and then how long to leave it in, and what is best for, like, you know, the stuff. I'm sure it's different for most people, but like there are ways to do it right, and there are people who know. We did it! We're so good. We're so good. You should learn what is best for you. You should learn what is best for you. And I think it's crazy that no one taught me. You pop out the flower with a good bit of force. GG! I feel like GG. People like, that's not something that I was taught. I feel that's kind of crazy. So I feel like a lot of people don't. Or maybe it was just me. I don't know. Did you guys get properly taught to wash your hair and or junk? Was that something that you were told how to do? Or did you just figure it out? Did you just figure out your best plan for that? Because I'm interested. Oh, there was a fairy. Oh, wait, yeah. I hear so many different approaches. I also know Clue didn't use conditioner until I was a teenager. Yep. Yep, makes sense. As long as you don't buy those 3-in-1s, you know? I know they're popular amongst the male population, but they're really just like, it's not... Come on. Come on. Have some pride. I'm almost 30 and I was just taught by my hairstylist that my hair texture doesn't work unless my hair is longer than my shoulders. What does that mean? Doesn't work. I'm interested in that concept. Doesn't work? Okay, I'm missing something in this room. I like this song. This is a good song. I like that. Raiding with a party of 1! Hello, Major Starman. Thank you for the raid. Be like Captain Price. Soap! Yep. Use soap, kids. Use soap. My hair is curly, but not heavy enough to hold down its own curls and wait unless there's... Okay. Interesting. That is an interesting fact. How does that make you feel? Yeah, Huh. Hi there, Major Starman. How are you doing? We're, oh, I found Le Button. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I knew it. 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 I'm so smart. I'm so good at the video game, guys. That's exactly why you keep coming to watch. That's exactly why you guys keep coming to watch. We're good. We're good! Okay. I shampoo no more than twice a week and conditioner daily. I've heard of people who only shampoo roots and only condition the rest. Yeah. Oh, you've been jinxed. I was reading chat and I got jinxed. I've been better, but I still had a fun stream. Good. Good. I'm glad that you had a fun... What did you stream? What game did you play? I watched the special type of soap that I positively love. Was playing the randomizer. Ooh. I know that someone in chat here absolutely adores randomizers. I'm not good enough at the game to play a randomizer. Yeah, the Majora's Mask randomizer. I am no... Oh, I'm still jinxed. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to wait this guy out until I am no longer cursed. I can draw my shield, but I can't draw my... Yep. Sit there. Sit there. Rain washes away the curse. Cobalt's still king of chat! I forgot about the Song of Storms! Starman was summoned from the... Yes! A Starman was summoned from the Bowie chat! We were talking about David Bowie! What's your name a reference to, Major Starman? I want to know. I want to know if your name was a reference to David Bowie. That would be perfect. If it's not, it's still great. Major Starman is a great name. But I was just wanting to see if it was a reference. Counter the rage of the king of Vakana Castle. Burn away that which disrupts the light and shine the sacred rays on the king. Belief or disbelief rests with you. A star in before Earthbound. Major Tom plus Starman for sure. Earthbound, yeah, Earthbound reference. I mean, playing classic games makes sense. I played the Ocarina so many times, I'm not familiar enough with Majora. Yeah. I'm glad we have so many randomizers in the randomizers. Yes. Classic. Great. Coining the term now. Trademark. Registered. Randomizer. That's what you guys are. Oh, is that like forever? I want. I want. I want. I want. I want. Worth? Worth? Worth it? I want. I want. I want. Worth it? Worth it? Yes. Me think worth it. Me want. Therefore have. I did a Hollow Knight randomizer once. That seems like a great game to randomize. I think the only game that I've ever randomized was Lords of the Fallen. That was pretty fun. And Dark Souls. The combo one is really fun. And it's funny. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like a really... I almost went right back into the hole. Down into the well. That would have been a lot of progress to go back on, huh? That would have been a lot of progress to go back on. Alright, let's put on the Garo mask so the Redeads are, you know, having a good time of it. Did we open? Yeah, we opened up this side. We opened up this side. I'm gonna say something a little bit controversial. I'm not, like, the biggest fan of David Bowie. I know. I know. I think his music is great. I think his interviews are really funny, but I don't listen to it all the time. Uh-oh. Sorry. It's just not my style of music. But I really like him in Labyrinth, and I like I feel like his voice is really... Ooh, I got crunched. I got crunched. I feel like his voice is really unique in a way that I enjoy. How do you do the combo one? Do you have to have both ships of Harkinian? Or is it like an official... Okay. Can we do it like this? Yeah, okay. And then we turn and just book it to the flower. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, we're so good. We're so good. We're so good. We had plenty of time. Yeah, we're so good. All of that for a piece of heart. It's the OG ROMs. Oh, do you like Ship of Harkinian or do you prefer the OG ROMs? That's an interesting... as you might have noticed, I am not using the OG ROM because I have a save function that I told myself I was going to turn off, and then I never did. And then I never did because I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I know you can do it by Archipelago? What's that? Ooh. That was not a good idea, my friends. I made a mistake. Alright, fine. We'll kill them. We'll kill them. Fine, 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 fine. Never played Ship of Harkinian. I always relied on quick saves with them. The what? Is that a different thing? I am so, like, brain dead when it comes to emulation and creating and all that fun stuff. You think he was a better showman than musician? I think I agree with that statement. I think I agree with that statement. I think that's, yeah. He's a better showman than musician. Maybe. Like Project 64? Huh. What sets it apart? I use Dolphin when I want to play certain games. Should I be talking about this openly on stream? Can I get killed? Like, are they gonna send a strike team to my location? Should I be talking about this openly? Oh, we gotta go get the button. We gotta go get the button, guys. Yeah, all for a piece of heart. So worth it. So freaking worth it. Ooh. Ooh. Woo. Nice. 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 Nice, 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 nice. At least we know that I know how to do it. Oh, okay. Emulation is 100% good. Yeah, it's getting the font. Oh! Ah! I was reading again and I got cursed! I was reading again and I got cursed! You guys distract me at the perfect time. You're part of my vaudeville act. You're part of my vaudeville act, my little Greek chorus. I don't think Snavel liked my response to the tier list. I don't think Snavel liked my response to the tier list. They haven't responded in a while. I miss you, Snavel. You guys are a distraction. A good distraction, but a distraction nonetheless. A distraction nonetheless. Okay. And did we ever get a confirmation on the David Bowie thing? You guys are talking a lot. It's hard to follow chat. Oh my gosh. Believe it or not, I've played this video game before. Beam bom bida beam 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 bom beady bom. That's such a good tip. That is such a good. That's such a good tip. Knocking. Board. There's a program that allows you to randomize multi-game. This was very much for the time, kind of when he was being. Yeah. He's a sex symbol. He's a sex symbol like Madonna was. Okay. I probably should have used a bubble on that because we're running out of ammunition. We're running out of ammunition. Can we just run around? Come on, Gwei. Gwei? Paraguay? Okay, we're running in a big circle around here, but there doesn't seem to be much reason to do so. And it is on a timer. Okay. Oh, I see what... Do I see what's happening? Do I see what's happening? Do I see what's happening? Kind of. Realistically, no. But... I kind of see what's happening. We might have to do that all again because I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I just know there's a hole on the roof of a kind of canyon. Or a kind of castle. Very entertaining. Do we need the sun to be out? The sun will come out tomorrow. You bet your bottom dollar. Am I not supposed to be here yet? Is that what you're saying, Cobalt? Ow. Where did that button go? You don't need daylight? Yeah, I didn't think so. I think. Was I supposed to jump down? I kind of jumped the gun on jumping down. I saw something move, and I was like, okay, let's go do that. And, maybe I didn't need to. Maybe I didn't need to. Who knows? It looked like it took part in the garden. Many things take part in the garden. Okay, let's explore. Let's explore. Where did that thing move? Let's go exploring. It's not like I'm doing anything else in this 3-day cycle. It's not like I'm doing anything else. I'm just enjoying the Ding Dang video game. It looks like I shouldn't have jumped down. Maybe I jumped the gun on that. Probably jumped the gun on that. Okay, wait. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Behind the gate? Behind the gate. Behind the gate. Well, no, the button's probably reset because I went through. Did I open that gate? Did I just miss that I opened the gate? Is that what happened? Because I wasn't paying attention? That must be infuriating to watch. To the right? The button opened a hole on the roof. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Is the hole on the roof still open? It doesn't matter. We still need to just do all that stuff again. It's all fine. It's not like we're trying to speedrun this. Though I am running low on arrows, and I dislike that a lot. Because then I'll have to start using bubbles. And nobody likes bubbles. Nobody likes bubbles. Try going in the room with the floor master again. There's a floor master? Oh, yes. Yes. The one who had babies. The hand that had babies. Yes. You are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Per the norm, actually. You have been consistently correct. It seems like you really know your stuff. Open. Thank you. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, the creators really liked the Kazatsuki kick, huh? They really liked that. They referenced that with Majora's Wrath as well. Or maybe not Wrath, the middle evolution. Very good. And a pirouette, very nice. I don't know what these guys are doing, but it's awesome. It's awesome. Da, 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 da. This game was I tried to play it as a kid. I couldn't read. So I didn't get very far. Wizro! Breaststroke. Yeah. They're swimming. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit him with the sword. He done did. Yeah, we gotta let him spawn. All I know is they do somewhere between. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know, because as long as they're not screaming and humping my face, they can do whatever they want. Yeah. He's gonna do the little run now. This room is much easier to deal with than the one in Snow Peak. Yeah, this room is much easier to deal with than the one in Snow Peak. Because in Snow Peak, he could be on, like, that race platform. It was very difficult to get him every time. This is a very unique design for the Wizro. IMO. I don't feel like the Wizro ever looks like that again. Okay. Let's put on the... I feel like we're getting close... I feel like we're getting close to the boss. I feel like we're getting close to the boss of this area. Oop. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Let me try this. Let me try this. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Ya yeet! Okay. Oh, they do dance for Captain Keaton. Or Captain Kita. My bad! I keep calling him the Kitsune Fox little creature Pikachu monster. My bad. An experience for the... Yeah, it was. It like in that kind of like Four Swords Toon Link adventure Toon Link style. It was that toucan. I think that design was when I was a youngin. When I was a youngin, I got a book from the Scholastic Book Fair, which was, you know, how to draw Zelda characters, and it was done in the style of Toon Link, Toon Zelda, Toon. Okay, I think this is it, right? We're doing pretty good. We're making great time. We're doing pretty good. Hit the dirt! No, he is dirt. He is dirt. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, okay. I didn't mean... Wait, does it instantly kill them? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so mean. That's so mean. No, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. Weapon of mass destruction. Open up. Wake up. I bet this dungeon without a guide. Yeah, but we just did it without a guide. I mean, without a written guide. We did have Cobalt. to lead us through. That is, like, we had the traditional guide. The Virgil to my Dante, if we will. But I didn't read the guide beforehand. However, I did read for the well. You're better... Yes, you are much better Navi than Navi is. I did read a guide for the well. But I read just what you need. I didn't know which Gibdo wanted what. Yeah. The powder keg would have been really annoying. Oh, insolent one, who has brought the unthinkable. I didn't get to read that fast enough. My servants have fallen namelessly before the light that guides you. However, the darkness in which my servants live is after all fleeting. You shall see with your own eyes just what kind of thing true darkness really is. That's awesome. Here we go. I'm gonna keep wearing the... Is this Kingdom Hearts? Yeah! There's a game... I have never played Kingdom Hearts. Just didn't interest me. I went on a whole Disney rant, but the thing is that I like Disney. I never played Final Fantasy. I played Final Fantasy Tactics. I liked Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh no! They don't stay dead. They must be defeated by the light. I think the darkness will defeat the light. No, I think the light will defeat the darkness. No, you fools. Light cannot exist without dark, and dark without light. To have one is to lose the other. Oh! Am I close? Am I close to the writing? I knew this one. I remember this one. Thank you, Cobalt, but I remember this one. Pog! Destiny dialogue. You are nothing to me. Okay. Not where I wanted you to go. How about you come over here? Oh, very good. Very good. We're so good at the video game, guys. I remember this one. Yeah. Look at that Stalfos moveset. I love his hook blade, too. That's really fun. Yeah, very good. Very good. Oh! He's got a cool sword. It's got kind of like the same geometric design that the Twilight people had. Okay. Oh, Kita! Is it not Captain Kita? Oh, he's pogging. He's pogging. But you're so... tiny! I was nearly fooled by what you have done. That was awesome. Ooh, he's got stank breath. Great attack. Oh, very nice. Very nice. He's got a whole moveset. Very good. Come here. Come here. Ooh! I like this moveset a lot. This is a cool... You don't like the flying head. This is an awesome moveset. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out how to hurt him. Yeah. It's like Odalwa. It's like Odalwa. Hit him. I don't know if fire arrows is like... No, it doesn't hurt him. Interesting. 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 Let's just do normal arrows so we can waste those resources more. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I see. I see. I see. I don't see how you deal with it, but I do see what's happening here. What is his name? Stick with using basic target methods while defending. He's a different rank than those two other lackeys, though. Yeah, he's the king. Oh, this move. So we can interrupt it. He's doing a ton of damage. Yeah. Oh! Hide in the light during the head? That's a good idea. Maybe we'll try it. Ow, he's just hitting me in the back. He's just hitting me in the back. That's... I liked the idea, but I feel like it, Oh, arrows. That's not entirely helpful. He might kill us. He might kill us, which could be funny. No! Is he targeting? I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I'm actually not pressing that button, believe it or not. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I'm not pressing that button! Running, running for my life. Running, running, running. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. No! I don't know what to do. The flying head is invincible. And now I see why you don't like it. I was like, this move's awesome. We gotta go. We gotta go. Yay! Yay!
You're blocking me! Get out of the way! I can still get him!
Blocking you? The reason he beat us is because you were so feeble! Don't blame this on me!
What? You just try saying that again to my bony face!
Feeble, 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 feeble!
Shut up already! Don't look at me! I was once called the best swordsman in all of Akana!
The greatest swordsman in all of Akana? You? Feeble.
Draw your weapon!
Huh?
I'm telling you to draw your sword!
How?
Will you stop? What fools! Haven't you begun to understand? The kingdom being ruined and us left in this state. Isn't it petty little battles like this that have caused it? Believing in your friends and embracing that belief by forgiving failure. These feelings have vanished from our hearts. It all happened after somebody thrust open the doors of that stone tower. You who bring light into darkness, I am the king of Akana Kingdom. Egos? Do Akana. Egos. The spell that had been cast upon us was broken by the light which you carry.
It's the sun. It's the light of the sun. You could have gone outside, I think. That might have helped.
To return true light to this land, you must seal the doors of Stone Tower, where the winds of darkness blow through. But Stone Tower is an impenetrable stronghold. Hundreds of soldiers from my kingdom would not even be able to topple it.
I disagree.
It is far too reckless for one to take on such a challenge. And so, I grant you a soldier who has no heart. One who will not falter in the darkness. You shall remember this song.
Been drowned. Igos? Yeah, it could be Igos. I like Egos. Igos is good too, though. Do you prefer Igos or Egos? And do you prefer Ikana or Icona? Because I feel like it would be Egos of Ikana or Igos of Icona. Or would it be Igos of Ikana or Egos of Icona? Who knows? Been drowned. Creepypasta. Creepiest pasta on the internet. Ugh. I had to pop my neck there. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Ekana, but the name was always floating around for me. Yeah, I don't know. They never say it. Like, we don't have any real voice acting. You learned the Elegy of Emptiness. It's a mystical song that allows you to shed a shell shaped in your current image. By playing the song while wearing masks to assume different forms, you'll be able to leave up to 4 empty shells, 1 for each form!
This soldier who has no heart is your twin image, a shell of yourself that you will shed when your song commands it.
Bye!
On my kingdom, shine the light of justice.
And he's dead. I'm almost dead. Only on Switch, yeah! Oh, okay. What a lovely individual. What a lovely individual. Why are you grimacing like that, my friend? Oh, boy. It looks like you've had a lot of work done. You've had a lot of work done. Yikes! Well, good job, everybody! What does he do? He stands there. He stands there. Yeah, say jeez. He stands there. He's so good at standing there. Okay. I feel like we're in a good place. I feel like we're in a good place. Alright, my friends. I think that that's where we're gonna leave it tonight. We finished the well in a Ikana castle. We're so good at the video game. But yeah, to the non-fully voiced. It has a certain charm to it, doesn't it? It's very, like, retro gaming. When they couldn't fit that much. They couldn't fit that much on a video game console. On a, like a cartridge. So, they just did that. I feel like that's really fun. And I guess, you know, it's more modern to have voice acting, but I also really I think it had a lot of personality. It had a lot of personality. I don't know. I don't know. I would love to save and quit playing. Thank you, actually. I would love to save and quit playing. Thank you for the follow, Cobalt. It's very kind of you. 23 out of 30! We're so close, guys. We're so good at the freaking streaming game. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you so much for helping me through the castle. It was lovely to see you all, and I'll be back probably, or, you know, probably around the same time tomorrow night. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'll be back around the same time tomorrow night. Yeah, let's say that. Let's say that. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.